Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I just did a tutorial, of course with my per usual drugstore makeup look, and I realized I'm like, I don't think I have a nighttime routine from like when you're having a full beat look to having a nice cleansed face and ready for bed. So I wanted to do a get ready with me bedtime routine, and yeah, to see that, just keep on watching. There, so now we're gonna go in with the lashes. Whew. So I cannot stress this enough, your nighttime, your morning skincare routine is essential at any young woman's age. Typically, well, obviously I'm not talking about a little girl, but you know, teenager. Once you really start putting on makeup, I mean, even before, you can always use moisturizer before bed or in the daytime, and always want to make sure you're using your sunblock. But it's really important to I think we forget a lot. We always think a lot about intervention when it comes to our skincare, and we don't think enough about like not so much intervention, but preventative measures from allowing the skin to really go bad. Oh, that's cute. So what I like to do is, again, I do not use makeup wipes. They are horrible. But what I like to use, if I can find it, is I like to use my Bioderma Micellar water, makeup removing Micellar solution for sensitive skin. I do have very sensitive skin. I mean, I know sometimes certain chemicals are needed, but I try to stay as natural as possible in terms of what I actually use on my face. And so I just like to get a little cleansing little cleansing cotton, and I just like to, I soak it and I leave just kind of like lightly, and I mean lightly, pat that on my eyelid, and it's literally gonna just, and I don't like using, the reason I don't like, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to use to take off the makeup for the rest of the face, is because I just don't like how it just gets everywhere. And this is just my routine in terms of like removing eye makeup, just because it's so, the skin's so delicate. We put so much eye makeup on with flaring, the eyeshadow, the eye glue, the liquid liner, the lashes. It's a lot. So this is kind of like my way of just being delicate on the skin and just removing it. With the melting balm, I don't like how it gets all over the place, and I'm kind of wiping. I know right now it's literally like, it's just, I feel like I'm more delicate when I'm removing this out of the way. And so just going on the other side and another pad, and then just get that in there. So this is what I like to do. I still go in there with my Green Clean Farmacy makeup melting balm, but I just like to kind of get this as a step one, as part of my makeup removal process. Oh my god. Okay, thought I was recording. So yeah, so when you first put it on, it's a hardened consistency, and then when you are rubbing it on your hands, it turns into this oil consistency. Can't talk. And it just smells really, really good. I'm just gonna get the lips, and I know I'm looking like a hot mess right now, but I want to show. My god, I'm gonna oh my god, it's I mean, you guys are seeing the full effect here, but it literally takes everything off. Ooh wee, eyebrows be gone, just melting off. I'm looking like I'm doing more of a facial or red facial routine. You know, we are just, this literally does melt away the makeup. That's why I really, really like this. It's vegan, it's cruelty free, doesn't have any harsh chemicals, which is awesome. Because we want to take care of our skin, especially as we get older. We want to take care of ourselves. Ooh. Alright, I'm looking like the Pink Panther. We're gonna go rinse. Be right back. Wow, so now that we're nice and rinsed off, we have a nice bare clean face. Next, I am going to go in with my cleanser. This is the, I think it's called the Inky List. It's like $10, I think 10-15 bucks on, oh my gosh, Sephora website since everything's closed. But this one is great. So you can use in the AM, PM, gently massage a small amount into your dampened face and neck and rinse with water. Follow for preferred serums and moisturizers, which we will do in the following. But this one in particular is for oily prone skin, which I am very oily prone. So we're also gonna go in with, this is one of my faves, my PMD. This is great because of the pulsing vibrations, and then on here on the rose quartz side, it gets warm, which I love with my serums and my oils that I use as well. And again, I like that it pulsates and it's really good in waking up those muscles and for your overall skincare health. And again, I like to move in an upward motion because we want to work against gravity and not help support it by making everything sag. Right there as well. Just want to go in a nice circular motion. Alright. And I'm gonna go ahead and rinse off and then we'll continue. Be right back. So now that we've rinsed off the face, I always like to just have a little towelette on hand and just want to pat yourself dry lightly. You don't want to pull on your skin. And I hope it doesn't seem like I'm patting hard, and patting pretty lightly. And I just want to be completely dry before I go on my next step. So now I want to go in with, this is one of my faves. Again, this is my Ren Clear Skin Ready Steady Glow Tonic, which I really love. It minimizes your pores and it really does give you a glow to your skin. So this is definitely a fan favorite of mine here. So again, we're just gonna get one of those little pads. And what's great about this, they give you a good amount. It's 8.5 ounces. And then you're just gonna, it's like a little, squirt it out there. It's a little button and it just pumps it out. And I just like to pat it lightly into my skin. And I also use this in my morning skincare routine. Just because I feel like I have got monstrous huge pores. But I like to use it because I really do feel like it gives you that glow. It looks great under makeup. And let's not forget our neck. Okay, so on to our serums and oils now. Next, so I'm gonna go in with this Asterwood Naturals Hyaluronic Acid. I can't talk. Excuse me, I apologize. Hyaluronic acid, which is really great for anti-aging in this serum. And what I like, I really like using these. It's good for maintaining like cleanliness. And you just do a few droplets into your palm. Here, I like to do four little ones. It's in the palm of your hand, and we're gonna mix it, and then I don't think this really has a smell to it. I don't know why I thought it did for some reason. And I'm just gonna pat that into the skin. And neck too. I'll put a little bit more just for my neck area, because we always want to make sure we get that negligee. I'm not. It sounds like I'm saying negligee. Décolleté. I think it's décolleté, right? Décolleté. You always want to get that area too. So there's that. And then I have a really great one, vitamin C and E and squalane oil. This one I got from Amazon, and oh, this smells so good. I really like this. Like, well, not in a perfume bottle, but I kind of really like the scent of it. And you're just gonna do a few droplets too in the center of your palm. And then mix and you just want to get that everywhere. So next we're going to go in with, this is my Korean Beauty AHA, BHA, PHA 30-day Miracle Serum. This is great for pore care, brightening, moisturizing, and anti-aging as well. I haven't used it yet for 30 days, but so far I'm really actually enjoying this. I just really do feel like it really does give my skin a really good brightening to it. And again, we're just want to get that all over their hands. And it smells really good too, actually. I know some people are not into smells. I kind of am. Just gonna get that everywhere too. And just push it in, get it on top of the skin. And this really is your self-care for yourself. I mean, you feel so much better when you've done your skincare routine. You know you're taking care of your skin and maintaining the health of it. And yeah, this is good. Once you get into the routine of it, you're like, even before you go to bed, you're like, oh, I gotta get in my nighttime routine. Yeah, and it feels good, and it doesn't feel like it's a job. It's something that you do for yourself. So now that we've gotten most of our serums in, let's see. Oh, something very important, retinol. So I try not to use, I don't use retinol every night. I use it like every other night, 2 to 3 times out of the week. And this retinol cream is really great. I got it off Amazon. I believe it was for $20, and I think it was one of their best sellers. So this is the retinol cream. It's about 2.5% retinol, which is, that's a good strength of having it. I also have this Peter Thomas Raw Pro retinol strength, which is 3%, which is even a bit stronger. And I've been using this one, and actually really do like it. Retinol is really great to reduce fine lines and wrinkles, and really maintains the plumpiness of your skin. So you're gonna just get that all over. And again, you always want to go, whenever you're doing your night skincare, your evening nighttime skincare routine, from lightest to thickest of your the products that you're using. So pretty much everything I've been using are serums and oils. And then my last product that I'm going to be using is a cream, and that is my moisturizer. So I got in my AHAs, PHAs, BHAs, vitamin C, squalane, which is really great for your skin as well, maintaining the healthiness of it, my retinol, and you always want to follow up with, you always have to have your moisturizer as well. So that's what I'm going to go in as well. And as I've talked about too, a lot of my products that I use are for oily prone skin. This is by Farmacy, the oil-free gel moisturizer and daily greens, and this is really great too. This is like oh my goodness, it is a oil-free, silicone-free daily moisturizer that delivers a lightweight, lasting hydration without feeling greasy. You guys know I'm into smells. It smells like a, I don't know what kind of, oh, papaya. Papaya, who doesn't like papaya for you? So I just like to get a little bit skin, especially around, I mean, I'm gonna spread it out evenly all over, but it smells so good. It smells like you just cut into a fresh papaya. And let's not forget our neck, which is really important because your neck is really telling of your age. Especially as we start to get these lines, but I've had these lines for quite some time, so I think it's more genetic. Your skin too is really like genetics. I mean, I have some friends who don't do any sort of skincare routine and they look absolutely amazing. So now that I've put in my oils, my serums, my creams, and I put everything on, I'm gonna go ahead back in with my PMD, and now I'm going over to the rose quartz side and I'm heating it up. It's already getting warm. Yeah, it heats up pretty quickly actually as well. And again, referring back to just like your overall like self-care routine, like this is part of it too, and it just feels so great. Just you know it's very soothing, you know, after a long strenuous day at work, stress of everything going on with the quarantine. Like this really adds so much more to your skincare routine and to your self-care routine. So yeah, not so much skincare routine, self-care routine. I like that. I'm gonna go with that now. Okay, so it heats up and I think under a minute it feels like, but I'm just gonna go in. Or what I like, oh, that's so good. And what I like to do sometimes, I just like to put even the oil on it as well, or a serum, and then just spread it out evenly as well. Okay, so that wraps up my evening skincare routine, from removing makeup, using cleansing balm, to using my oils and my serums. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So remember to keep up with your self-care routine, which is really important. Yeah, not calling it skincare routine, self-care routine. Self-care routine, it's very important. Yeah, make sure you have one for your night and your daytime. But yeah, and I will list all of the products I use both below, and most of the products I use were from Amazon and very affordable. Very affordable. I try to find dupes of high-end products. I think the Daily Greens was the only product maybe over $20. But other than that, everything else I think was under like $10-15. One might have been even $5 too. It's like everything's pretty much very like reasonably priced. Yeah, so thanks for watching, and I'll list everything down below in the comments. Bye.